What's up, y'all? It's your girl Joy. Welcome back to my channel. How do I make my eye-catching thumbnails? Get it right into it. Y'all ask me this question all the time, so right now I'm gonna tell you everything that I do, what I use, the apps, the fonts, how I get the fonts, all of that, okay? The number one rule before you make your thumbnail, always look at your competition's thumbnail. If there's a video that went super viral and there's a video that didn't go so viral, it's probably based on their thumbnail. So not saying you gotta copy, but that is gonna be your inspiration. That's gonna be your aesthetic, plus your own little twist to it, but you're gonna do it based off of what's popular. You're gonna open your YouTube app, open that up. When you open the YouTube app, you're gonna type in whatever video that you're gonna make. So say I'm making a Shein haul, because that's one of my most popular videos. So I'm gonna type in Shein haul. Didn't have to be anything crazy. Then I'm gonna go scroll down and look at all of like the thumbnails that people are making. Like these are all really cute. Oops. Back to school Shein haul. Like these are gorgeous. 80K. That's not Shein haul. That specifically. So say I wanted to use my own styles and use my own everything, like, but I want to make something looks like that, because that's not only is that's the highest clicked because it has 330K views, but you want to have something that people want to watch. Say that you wanted to do something that has to do like that you really like and that you think is aesthetic, but it didn't have like like the most, but it has a lot of views still. You could still do that. Like for example, this Victory Marie, she has a great thumbnail. Genesis, she has a great thumbnail, still has a good amount of views, all of that. So say I wanted to do something like one of these two, I wanted to cut stuff out, I can also do that as well. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go into Bizart. So say I want to cut stuff out. Bizart cuts stuff out, Photoshop stuff for free. So you want to use the app Bizart. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna press the plus button, I'm gonna press remove background, all that stuff. So let me show you an example of mine that I've done. If you want your thumbnails to look like that specifically, you're going to want to use Bizart. So of course you see that I have the pictures in the background and I have the swimsuit pictures. That was an old Shein haul that I have done before, and that was one of the thumbnails that probably some of y'all have seen before. So now that I have those pictures, the background is not removed at all. So you're gonna click on one of those pictures and you're going to scroll till you see remove background. It's the scissors with the sparkles around it. Press that. Background removed automatically for free. Now I'm going to click on another picture. Removed. Period. Removed. So I had that same format as if I wanted to make the thumbnail of those other girls. Oops, I'm over here turning stuff around. Now sometimes like the technology won't register a lot of things, so you have to go in and clean it up. And the way that you do that is you scroll down, press eraser, and you're gonna zoom in and just kind of clean it up a little bit, because you want it to be semi-perfect. It's not no Adobe Photoshop or anything, but it's for free, so you know, don't expect the absolute best of the best, but it does get the job done and it's free. So did I mention that? Now a lot of people ask me, how do I get that those 4 pictures in the background, how do I get them so straight, how do I get them looking good? So this is what you use Canva for. So now making a thumbnail, you probably gonna have to use multiple apps, because different apps have different things. There's not one app that has just everything. I will tell you that. You're gonna go to a new project. You want to do presentation. It's gonna say presentation, but you want to do presentation style, so it can be the size of the thumbnail. And since I've already made this thumbnail before, my uploads are already there. But for you, you would click camera roll. But for me, I'm gonna click uploads because the pictures are already there. And if I want to use these 4 pictures, Upload that and that one. So this is how I make that background that you saw in Bizarre. So I'm going to, you know, shape it how I want. Like so. Just kind of play around with it. It's not supposed to be absolutely perfect, but definitely play around with it. And that's how I can get like that format in the back. Then you want to add it to Bizarre so you can cut out those other pictures. Now this part's going to be the most tricky part because a lot of people are using their apps on different devices. Now I'm going to be using my phone, so this is what it's like to do it on a phone, and you can use your iPad this way as well. Where I get all my fonts, where all your creators, your favorite creators get their fonts, is from a website called The Font. It's where all the best fonts are. You see all those aesthetic fonts. If you're a channel like me, you'll probably get the best fonts for your channel. Any channel is literally for anybody. So I'm gonna go into Safari. Now when I go into Safari, I'm going to want to type in DAFONT.com, search, and this is literally where I get all of my fonts. The font that I use on the thumbnail now is where I got my font. Now that you're at DaFont.com, you want to zoom in, because I know that whenever you have a phone, like everything is so tiny. Zoom in and press top. That's where all your good fonts are going to be. Now me personally, I use Starborn, I use Crystal University, I use Retro Cool, all that stuff. So say I want to use Starborn for my font. I'm going to press download. Press download, okay? Download. You see that blue arrow? Press that blue arrow, press downloads, press Starborn. Now it's going to be all in your files. You're going to press that Starborn and then press the file that just popped up. And you're always going to press TTF. Got it. So now I'm going to press the share button. Scroll over to the 3 dots. Scroll down and press Phonto. That's our next app that we're going to go into. Phonto, now it says that it is installed. Now I'm good to go. Now all I gotta do is press the screen, photo albums. Now I got the picture up there. Now I'm gonna press the screen again, add text, and I'm gonna put Shein Hall. And I'm gonna press Starborn. But say I want to use any other font that I've downloaded on there. You're gonna press font, and it's already on my fonts. These are the fonts that are already in the app, but here are my fonts. Say I want to use Crystal University. I'm not going to do all caps because I don't like all caps when it comes to Crystal University. Shein Hall. Or should I do, yeah, I'll do this one because this one looks cute. I'm going to size it down a little bit because it's really, really big. Shein Hall. Where should I put it? Yeah, like that. So now I can be able to customize it, the color. Maybe I'll have it a light pink and I want the stroke to be a darker pink. And then style, I can do a background, like a shadow, make it look really cool. I can make the spacing like that. And then I'm gonna size it down just a little bit more so it can fit the screen. And there you have it. That's all the apps that I use. That's how I get all my fonts. That's how I make my thumbnails for free without any charge, without any Adobe Photoshop charge. Literally, like, you want to save as much money because you want to use your money, of course, for your YouTube, but you want to, you know, limit money as much as possible. So that's how I make my thumbnails, and that's the thumbnail that you clicked on today. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're not new to this channel, welcome back. And that's a wrap, guys. Bye.